Previously on Mighty Car Mods, we installed our LS1 into our Holden HQ X race car, and other than catching on fire, it's all gone pretty well. But today is our last day working on the car, and we've got to get it finished and out the door.
It has been a huge few days, and today is going to be even bigger. While we've been fiddling about with seats and gearbox mounts, Ian the workshop manual has got our LS1 closer to firing up with hoses and a new alternator. Meanwhile, Benny has been working away for hours on a clutch system with customised everything. We've deleted aircon and power steering to simplify everything, and will now need a new belt to run it all. We've also got our passenger seat mounted, and now we can get our driver's seat and harness in and ready to roll. Or hopefully not roll. Our LS1 needs high pressure fuel, so Benny is adapting our old low pressure carby spec system to work with a VL Turbo Commodore fuel pump. Workshop manual is writing a list of things we have to get done before the day is over, which is looking way longer than we'd like, but even still, we're pumped and keen to hear this LS1 fire into life.
So we're just setting up our harnesses. We are near the pointy end of the build now. We were meant to be finished all the mechanicals and kind of have the car running by last night, but we didn't quite get there, but it's just a couple of hours left today and the car will be running. Where are we up to, man?
Well, this harness is just about done, and then, so we've got both race seats, both harnesses in and locked down, and Benny is finishing the fuel system, Alan's finishing the wiring so we can start it. He's got to put the starter motor wiring and the alternator wiring in.
Yep.
The ECU is wired in, which is cool.
And then we can do all the fluids.
We got to do fluids, then the belts have to go on. We're waiting on some parts for that.
Yep. And then this afternoon we get our shaft.
Yes, tail shaft should be here this hour.
Which means the wheels will turn. But we should be able to start the car in the next hour, right?
Yep, hopefully.
Which is pretty exciting. And then and there it is. And by this afternoon, it'll be done. It doesn't look like it.
Running V8 LS HQ X race car, ready to do some skids.
Yeah.
Pretty
Cool.
awesome.
With the LS1 now sitting proudly in the engine bay, we've had some good news. Somebody wants to buy the original engine from the HQ, so we've managed to sell it and make most of our money back.
So this is a 1962 Vauxhall Viva, and that is what our 202 red engine, that might be a black engine, we don't know, but we're going to find out. That's what it's going into. So it lives on, and how much did we sell that to you for?
Easily $350.
$350, there we go. So our build budget has just, we've got $350 back in the tank. $350, Martin. Winning. We have just made ourselves 350 big ones. That's 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, $350. See, this whole HQ thing's paying off after all.
Do they just have rubber in them?
Look at this sweet lunch money.
With our petty money in the pocket, now we've got to sort out wiring and an ever-growing list of little jobs that we need to do to get the car finished. The first of which is making sure the wheels and brakes are up to the task of our new engine upgrade.
So one of the things that we've noticed about this is that the car doesn't have all its studs. So we don't know what condition these are, but we do know that they're not all there because there's meant to be 5 and there's only 4. So we'll probably just knock one out and replace it. Knock one out. Listen to these immature people we've got over here. Listen to them, Martin. Yeah, nah. Anyway, so we're going to take this wheel off, just have a look and see what's going on behind there, replace the studs, and then go from there. So that is the plan.
I'm feeling pretty wired.
Oh, yeah?
You're looking pretty tired. Lol.
So when we said that the car has race brakes, what we meant was it's got some shitty old HQ brakes.
These brakes have been on a racetrack, therefore they are race brakes of sorts.
Yeah.
I have driven on a racing track, so I guess that makes me a racing driver.
That's
in
right.
the same way that these are race brakes.
Yes.
And looks like you got some great Wi-Fi start action there.
Yeah, look at that.
I mean, you could just put a bolt in it and just, she'll be right, mate.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, nah. Nah, just nah. Yeah, nah. Just nah?
No.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Nah. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What are you doing? Oh, yeah, but...
Yeah.
Nah. Nah.
You reckon? Alan, should we put a bolt through here, or should we put like an actual stud in there, mate? Yeah or nah?
It's got 4.
Yeah.
Just yeah or nah, keep it simple.
Nah.
Nah? Oh, okay. That's been decided then. Alright, good.
How much Devon do you have?
Inline fuel pumps like this one sit outside the tank. It means they're often a little noisier than your more typical in-tank pump setup, but they make it really easy to get started on a car like this one. Meanwhile, things are looking a bit sketchy up the front end with multiple missing studs and brakes that have had a very hard life. New front discs and pads are definitely on the cards. Luckily, when you buy front discs for this particular car, you get a whole new front hub with shiny new wheel studs also.
And the question is, how many blokes in high-vis does it take to undo a broken wheel stud?
Well, it takes 3 to stand around talking shit while one of them actually does the job.
Yeah, but
That's pretty standard for any job site with high-vis, isn't it?
What the? Oh, check that f***ing dodgy shit out.
what? Show me. Show me.
Jesus.
What is it?
Your life wasn't on the line then.
Oh, that's not supposed to be hanging out, is it?
Nah.
Well, hello. That was like like life, death, life. No brakes in turn 1. Brakes in turn 1. No brakes in turn 1. Oh, that's Wi-Fi brake caliper bolt. I need front discs for my HQ. Yeah. No, it's not a 1-tonner.
Belmont!
It's a Belmont. It's a Belmont. Fancy. It's a Kinger.
The wheel spinner!
The king of the wheel spinner.
The tyre shredder!
The tyre shredding Kinger.
The Night Rider!
Not the Night Rider, dude.
Sorry.
So can you give me front brake discs or not?
Oh, the toe cutter!
The toe cutter
How much?
Bike, the Night Rider drove the HQ.
Oh,
Yeah,
Night Rider did
bearings
drive
and
it.
wheel studs.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, how much did you say they are? 1,020.
How much for one?
Oh, 120. Yep. Let me put it over this.
Do it now.
Oh, I want slotted. Can I have slotted or not?
It's ventilated, not slotted.
Oh no, I want they're vented discs, aren't they? Nah.
Yeah.
What size are your ones? Nah, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Do you have pads as well for that?
PBR calipers.
PBR calipers? Yep. Yeah, DB6, they were made that long ago. It's like the first letter. DB6. Subaru's like DB1610 or something.
Yeah, 1491.
Is it lunchtime?
Yep, must be.
You can order it today, Martin.
Yay!
I'm sick of dealing with everyone's bullshit. No avocado for me. That looks like Satan's diarrhea.
Who said that?
Oh, no beef for me. I don't eat animals with more than 3 legs. Chico rolls.
No pies, no sausage rolls.
Chico rolls.
It's not quite ready to start.
So you may have been wondering why it is that we are all wearing high-vis for this series.
Firstly,
And
it's
it's actually
safety, of
a
course.
very, yes, it's safety, of course. It's a very simple and genius reason, and that is that a lot of us are spending time going down to different wreckers, different auto shops and stuff like that. And what we found is when you wear high-vis, there's a couple of crazy benefits.
Perks, man.
Mostly we worked out we've saved probably about 30% so far. So it doesn't matter whether Benny goes or I go or Marty goes or Alan goes. As soon as you get there, you get preferential service. And Marty's theory is that he thinks that you're there for a pickup, right?
Well, they think you're a courier, and couriers like have the van running outside blocking the driveway. So like, just get him his stuff and get him out of here.
Yep.
And you get your stuff. So you walk in and go, hey mate, I'm after this thing for an HQ. Firstly, they give you a discount because it's an HQ, and they all love HQs. Almost every single person I've interacted with that's not us with parts for this car has gone, oh, I had one of them.
Yeah.
Haven't they?
Yeah,
So many people.
people absolutely love them. But the point is that some of the places we've gone to, they've just gone, oh, don't worry about your trade card.
Yeah.
And they just give you a discount straight up.
On the door it said, like, no trade card, no discount. And I walked in and said, I don't have a trade card. And they gave me a discount anyway.
Yeah. So high vis for the win. So far, it's like we've got a bit of a spreadsheet. It's been approximately 25% savings of the stuff that we've had to buy from Wreckers and related stores because of the high vis. So I'd highly recommend it.
Or it's the HQ.
Yeah, but
could just be the HQ
sometimes
factor.
when there's like people waiting and they see you and they go, oh, what do you need, mate? Like someone else
Yeah,
runs
that's
up
true.
and says, what do you need?
That's true. Is this going to come off now?
Yeah, pull it off. Which is why we now have high vis on the Mighty Car Mods website. Yes, you can buy Mighty Car Mods high vis. You can do it and get yourself some hectic discounts when
Be
you're
safe.
working on your mad HQ.
Be safe, be visible. You wear it when you're riding your pushy with your Lycra.
Or on your tofu delivery vehicle. What would this be delivering? Meat pies?
Yeah, man, meat pies,
Chico rolls?
battered salves, Chico rolls, really nice, like
Dagwood
fish and
dogs.
chip shop chips that are triple fried.
Yeah, big fat ones. Remember the ones in the 80s that were actually big and fat before they started doing
And they were
those thin
fried at
ones?
the factory where they made them. Then they were fried again, like at the distributor, and then fried again at the thing, and then fried again at the actual shop before you eat them.
And then there's one last cooking process just before they're spat back out into the ocean.
In your guts.
All right. Cool. Okay, so they're ordered. That's done.
We got these coming now, right?
And so we're also getting some pads
Wow, look
for
at that.
our PBR calipers because currently they look like honeycomb.
Oh, that's rough, man. That's some heat cycles right there. That's been tracked to within an inch of its life.
I think we'd said earlier that this car is like, because it's a race car, it's awesome because we've already got the suspension set up and the brakes, but they're just HQ brakes.
Yeah.
That we're not
And
even going to be functional.
They're possibly HQ springs painted red. We'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised. Cool, man. Well, now we wait for these to arrive, and meanwhile we do all the other stuff we've got to do.
Oil, needs oil.
The engine oil capacity of this LS1, including oil filter, is around 5 litres. Because we've changed our sump, this figure may be slightly different, so it's more important than ever to check the dipstick, not just the manual or internet.
The engine is full of oil. Now it's time to fill up our mad 6-speed T56 gearbox. It's a little bit unusual. It runs on ATF DEX 3. ATF stands for automatic transmission fluid. It's a bit unusual to be putting that in a gearbox, but we're just going to do what it says on the label and throw this in. Pump it in, actually, from under the car in a really cramped spot.
Al is reusing the race car setup of a separate ignition switch and start button which sit up on the dashboard. The LS is designed to run on unleaded petrol of just about any RON rating. We're throwing in some fresh 98 octane, meaning we won't have to reflash our ECU. The new front discs have arrived and require a good finger load of grease before they're installed onto the spindles. We can then reseat the hub nut, put new split pins in and install a new set of brake pads.
So dudes, clutch good, brakes good. We're ready to start it. It's fine. But there's no front on the car. And there's no radiator. Does that matter? Doesn't matter? Doesn't matter, okay. Good. Hey, there's no key either. Like none. Yes!
Our shaft is here, everybody.
Finally.
Propeller Shaft Services,
Look
they
at
were
it.
legends.
Massive.
They said they're going to let us make one next time, Martin.
I want to make a shaft next time.
We
My
should do
own
that.
shaft.
Is this ready to go? Were you guys kindly waiting for me?
We just finished the brakes and just fixed the little thing that wasn't right with the thing.
Can we start it and then put this in it and then do a skid and then do a radiator?
Martin, see this switch panel?
Yep.
It says horn.
Yep.
But don't worry about that, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
It says demist and fan and radio.
Yep.
Don't worry about them, they're not even there.
Yep.
Ignition.
Yep.
If it says off, it means the ignition's off.
Yep.
If it says on, it means it's on.
Well, that sounds good. That sounds meaningful.
See how it says start?
Yeah.
That means it'll start.
Are we going to start it?
Yeah.
But will it start?
Yeah.
Start her up.
That's epic. Listen to it. It sounds great.
Sounds amazing.
You're right. It's like Mod Max, but the more chocolatey version.
Yeah. Slightly creamier.
Oh, the smoke's good.
Yeah, it's normal.
It's just
Should it-
freedom. It's freedom of
Does it
speech.
smell like
Freedom
electricity
coming
though?
out. No. She's made.
That didn't quite work, did it?
Get out now. Just like it's a car.
Wow, a couple of cable ties and we're done.
That's how you make
Looks right at home in there, doesn't it?
Who'd have thought a car that came with a small block Chevy from the factory fits a small block Chevy?
How's the purity level though, Al?
Insane.
Yeah. Is this more or less pure than the 240Z, just out of interest?
It's pretty much the same.
It is, isn't it?
It's like,
A modern equivalent of what was already in there.
yeah. It's disgraceful.
So this is a 240Z.
I don't know how you could live with yourself.
Is anyone going to rage that we updated the engine in this car?
Probably.
Okay. We go back first.
Back first and then in.
Through there. There's quite a bit of juice dribbling out of that hole
I
where
know.
we're
Do you
about
want
to
me
stick
to?
this.
Do you want me to like guide it right in at the tip
I'll
area?
take the weight of the shaft
Yep.
and you just
Because I've
finger
got
the
to get
end in
it just past this seal, and it's
Yep.
really tight fit.
If I start pumping it forward and back, you might be able to
Yeah,
figure
that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh,
it in?
dude, it's in.
Wow, that was easier than
really easy.
normal.
Just watch your fingers here, because if you're really careful, you can get your fingers trapped on that lip there. You know what I mean? And then just the mu bolts just here.
All right. That's actually, that is connected.
Perfect fit, hey.
And it's moving around.
Perfect fit.
Right down there though, where we stuck it in the hole, there's a puddle of juice that's dribbled out.
I know, that was Alan's fault.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Why
just
was
come
that?
Come out a little bit, and then in a little bit.
Is there one of them for the top as well?
Yeah, we'll rotate it though, I think. We can.
Yep, round and round.
Put him in.
Oh, so you stick two in from the top and two in
Yeah,
at the
it's,
bottom.
it's like got two holes, and you just got to do it at the exact same time.
There you go.
There's,
Oh, we fell out.
is that side out too?
Sometimes when I
Let me put
think
it.
it's
Let me
fallen.
I'll just nut on this bit. Hang on.
No, because this has fallen out. Sometimes you got to like just stick it back in with your hands.
So
there
if
you
I
go.
just nut the end of this one,
There you go.
and I'll nut the end of this one.
Can you nut in my hand so I can wipe it on this?
Yeah, I don't know that that's
Oh.
the right nut though. That's all.
Isn't it?
I'm not sure. You just have to. There you go. They're just loosely in.
Okay.
Now see if you can nut
I'll
that
take
one.
my gloves off because it's just you can't really get a feel of it when it's covered in
Yeah, it's
rubber.
covered in something.
Or whatever
There
those
should be
gloves are
another
made
nut
of.
though. I wonder where it is. Maybe the nut got kicked.
That one's right.
Yep.
That one's. I mean, that's not going to fall out now. At
No,
least,
no,
anyway.
exactly. We're good. It's a long one-piece shaft, man. It's
That's
a
it,
very,
man.
very
That's
long
like.
shaft.
Should the wheels should turn now?
They are turning, except
Are
this
they?
fell out. Look, because
Oh.
we've got to tighten that up properly, and we need another nut.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We're moving to the front of the car to install an aftermarket radiator. This should keep the engine cool while doing multiple takes and stop the car from blowing up on camera. And now that the tail shaft's in, we can also check to make sure that the wheels actually turn. We're in the final final stages of getting this car done, which is important because we are out of time. We've got to finish off the engine stuff, make sure it rolls, and then we have to make it look like a police car before it goes off on a truck, ready to appear on TVs across the country.
That's heavy, isn't it? Yep. A bit heavier than a mirror. So everybody, that is it. It did take, I'm going to just hold it and you get a couple of bolts in it, man.
Okay, I've got to hold it with my head.
Actually, I'm
You
going to
just
hold
hold
it
it
with
there.
my head.
The bonnet installation technique.
It took a little bit longer than expected.
Because stuff didn't work. Like it bolted on, but it didn't bolt on. You know, the usual deal. Bolt on kit. Doesn't bolt on.
But it was 3 days in total with the fine times and help from our mate Ian from Mechanical Stig and Turbo Yoda. Get amongst it, gentlemen. Come forward and check out the enthusiasm, of course. Mechanical Stig, everybody.
There you go.
The Turbo Yoda and Ian.
Good job,
should we just have a group hug in high-vis? A quick high-vis group snuggle. There we go. And remember, everyone, high-vis gets you 25% off everywhere you go.
Whose hand was that?
So, I guess now the next question is, we want to see it skidding.
Want to see it in action, man.
As do we.
You don't put a V8 in a big old Aussie boat and not go and do at least a little bit of circle work.
Exactly. So the next thing we've got to do, we've just got to sort out some exterior stuff. But the next time you guys see this car will be in the new Super Cheap Auto TV commercial with us behind the wheel. And we'll be posting some videos, of course, on our channel. And as soon as that stuff is available, you'll be able to get it wherever you get your fine videos. So let's see if this actually closes, because it looks like there's a bit of an alignment thing going on. But if it closes, I'm happy.
Yeah, nah. Nah.
Yeah, yep, so that's done.
Yeah, nah.
Thank you very much, everybody, for watching.
It'll be sweet.
And it'll be fine. That's it. Thank you, boys. Thank you, everybody. As soon as there's more to see, we'll link it above. Thank you very much.
That was very fun and very different. And I'm throwing this high-vis straight in the bin. It's filthy.
Yeah.
I'm no longer high-vis, I'm oil-vis.
Legit, though, Chico rolls for everyone on Marty. Let's do it.
What?
Get Chico rolls.
Man, meat pies, 100%.
Are you just coming for a Chico roll?
Meat pies.
No, they're going to stay? All right, it's just you and me, mate. Chico rolls.
Someone's got to fix the bonnet.
Mad battered Sav.
I love a battered
Get
sav.
every finger in there.